Hello, little hawks. It's Miss Latimer, and I am ready to read you another story today. So take a look at the picture on my screen. We have Ant City to read today. So if you don't have your packet, open up to this page. Go ahead and get out your packet and open up to this page so you can read along with me. All right, this is a nonfiction book about ants. So we are going to learn facts and information that are all about ants. All right, let's get started. Ant City by Roscoe Harvey. Would you look down or up to find a city of ants? In the rainforest, look up. An ant city might be up in the trees. Have you ever thought about ants being in the trees? Where do we see ants in our neighborhoods, in our town? I mostly see them on the ground or in like cracks of the sidewalks. Did you think the same thing? All right, let's keep reading. Weaver ants build nests in trees. I have a text-to-text connection here. Do you remember the book that we read last week about weaver birds? Yeah, take a second to remind yourself about weaver birds. They build those really big nests, right? Yeah, so let's see if the weaver ants are similar to what we know about the weaver birds. Let's see if they build really big nests. All right, a nest can be as big as a soccer ball. An ant city might have 100 nests. 500,000 tiny weaver ants might live there. So do they have big nests too? Absolutely. We have a photograph right here, and the caption underneath says, there are 2 weaver ant nests in this tree. Can you point out the weaver nests? Weaver ant nests? Yeah, I see one right here and one right here. They're kind of a ball shape. And 500,000 tiny weaver ants can live in these 2 little balls. Isn't that crazy? All right, let's keep reading. Weaver ants work in teams to build nests. The worker ants pull leaves together. Look at that. They're closing it up. They use their mouths and their legs. The ants are strong. And the photograph shows the ants trying to connect the leaves, and the caption says, a team of ants work together. Look at that. They're synergizing. They're working together. If a leaf is too far away, the ants crawl over each other. Each ant grabs the middle of another ant. You can look at the picture. They hold each other up. It's an ant chain. More ants go across the chain to get to the next leaf. Then the ants pull the 2 leaves together. Wow, look at how they work together. Do you think they'd be able to do this without each other? Be really hard, wouldn't it? So here's the photograph, and the caption says the ants are making an ant chain. All right, let's move on. Now the worker ants wait. They need help. Soon other ants come. They bring worms that have hatched from ant eggs. Each ant taps and squeezes its worm. The worm makes sticky spit. The spit is like glue. It sticks the leaves together. Leaves and spit make a good nest. Wow, so they're using their resources to make like a glue. Isn't that interesting? So here's the picture, and the caption says, an ant squeezes a worm. How interesting. Each nest is part of a whole city of ants. The ants build an ant city up in the trees. So look at that. You can see all the ants, and they're in this like ball type nest that they make. Did you know that ants even make nests? That's so interesting. And the caption says, Weaver ants work together. All right, let's go through the questions. So question 1 is from page 1 of the passage. So if we need to go back and look, we can go back to page 1. It says, where do weaver ants build their nests? A, in the city, B, in the trees, or C, on the ground? So go ahead and circle. If you need a pencil, go pause the video and go grab a pencil, but circle what you think the right answer is. So where do weaver ants build their nests? A, in the city, B, in the trees, or C, on the ground? Question 2 from page 2 of the passage. Which picture shows how weaver ants work on a nest? So A, the ants look kind of separate from each other, and it looks like they're on a leaf. B, this ant is all alone on a leaf. Or C, we see the ant chain, they're all connected together, and they're working together. So circle the picture that shows how many weaver ants work on a nest. So 2, 1, or many. All right, question 3 from page 2 of the passage. What do weaver ants need to make their nests? Do they need A, sticks, B, leaves, or C, straw? Go ahead and circle the answer you think is the best. Question 4 from page 3 of the passage. Why do ants build an ant chain? A, so they can get stronger. B, so they can reach the leaves. Or C, so they can climb up a tree. If you need to go back to page 3, go ahead and go back to page 3 or re-listen to me read the story again. All right, question 5 from page 4 of the passage. What do the ants get from the hatched eggs? A, birds, B, worms, or C, leaves? What came out of the hatched eggs? Birds, worms, or leaves? All right, question 6 from page 4 of the passage. What do the ants do with the worm spit? A, the ants clean the eggs with the worm spit. B, the ants stick leaves together with worm spit. Or C, the ants build an ant chain with the worm spit. Question 7 from page 5 of the passage. Look at the photo. What does it show? So look right here at this. What is this showing you? A, an egg. B, a nest. Or C, a city? Question 8 from page 5 of the passage. What is this text mostly about? So what was the whole book about that we just read? A, weaver ants are strong ants in the rainforest. B, weaver ants protect the eggs in their nest. Or C, weaver ants work as a team to build their nests. So think about that. If you need to talk to someone near you, if you need to listen to it again, do whatever you need to do to think about what the text is mostly all about. We can even look at the pictures. Let's look. So I see the ant nests in the tree. The ants work together to pull this leaf together. The ants make a chain to bring the leaves together to do what? Right, to make the nest. The ant uses the worm to squeeze the worm spit and make kind of a glue to stick the leaves together to help make a good nest. There's an ant weaver nest, weaver ant nest. All right, so what was it mostly about? I'll read them one more time. A, weaver ants are strong ants in the rainforest. B, weaver ants protect the eggs in their nest. Or C, weaver ants work as a team to build their nest. All right, I know you did a great job answering those questions. Thank you for listening, and I will see you next time.